Luke Skywalker is inherently an idiot. Okay. Uncle Owen purposely keeping him in the dark. I'm sure Aunt Beru taught him what she could, but we're talking a farmer homeschooled by a farmer who was homeschooled by a farmer who was homeschooled by a farmer in the bum ass end of nowhere in the galaxy. Okay. This is Luke Skywalker's education. And then he meets Ben, who, excuse me, starts brainwashing him into thinking that he's going to be the next thing, the the greatest thing since sliced tip-yip. So at this point, destroys the Death Star, learns from Yoda, uh, helps destroy another Death Star, gets an assist on Palpatine, and then turns his father back to the good side, who is dying, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, from here, people say that the sequel trilogy character assassinated Luke Skywalker. So let's compare Luke Skywalker post Return of the Jedi in the EU and the New U. So in Legends, what are Luke Skywalker's biggest hits post Return of the Jedi? Fights a clone of himself, becomes a bad guy, falling under the sway of Palpatine and has to be rescued by his sister, happened in Dark Empire. Builds an academy, starts training the next generation of Jedi, and more importantly, chooses teachers, older Jedi like him, to teach those Jedi so that he can sort of, grandmaster off and do whatever. That's important because these Jedi are not directly being trained under Luke. He just kicks the whole thing off and then he's a headmaster. Doesn't do crap. Marries the Emperor's assassin, Mara Jade. Turns her good, quote unquote. Bunch of weapons are built and destroyed on his watch. Kip falls to the dark side. I'm pretty sure Luke brought him back. The Vong invade. Does Luke even have anything to do with the conclusion of the New Jedi Order, or is it Jaina and Jason? Because remember, Star Wars is about generational conflict. I can't even remember. So let's see. Then Jason falls to the dark side, kills Luke's wife. Hilarious. Oh, they had a kid, by the way, Ben Skywalker. Character assassination of Jason, if there ever was assassination of character going on. Don't remember how that ends, other than they build the GFFA, their cute little new Republic, which also stands for Galaxy Far Far Away. Wink. And gets exiled from Coruscant, gets himself exiled from Coruscant. A whole planet of Sith showed up, and his son starts dating a Sith. Now, what do we know about Luke post Return of the Jedi in the New U, in the Disney canon? Finds a force tree, plants it on Yavin, builds an academy, trains people directly under him, they're training. At some point, takes in young Ben Solo, has the nightmare about Ben turning to the dark side, hovers over him with a lightsaber, thinking about killing him. This is the thing that people generally say is character assassination. A whole temple falls to Ben once Ben's under Palpatine's control, through the Snoke clone thing, whatever that was. Luke disappears. Rey shows up. Luke eventually reluctantly trains her, tries to redeem Ben and himself, and dies. And then hangs out with Ghost Yoda, I think, who calls him an idiot because he is an idiot. And then smiles at Rey, waves at her, right, with the ghost of his sister. Now, is it assassination to think that Luke would have even thought about killing Ben? Luke, who was about 16 when A New Hope started, became a weapon of war. Probably has huge PTSD. Saw his aunt and uncle who raised him as charred skeletons. Charred skeletons, smoking still. Like, never even took a second to process that, really. Yeah, he turned his father Vader over, but then Vader instantly died. So, like, did he really have anything going on there? That was good. I don't know. But to say that it's assassination to have one of the biggest dummies do a very dumb thing and then immediately regret it and peace out is a bit of a stretch. And that's what I have to say about Star Wars.